Did I commit any crime? Did I commit any crime? The answer is no. I committed no crime. I am fighting for the freedom of my people as contained in the constitution of the zoo called Nigeria. I did no wrong. That was why after 2 years they could not prove any case. Even till now, we are still in court, they cannot prove any case. And people talk as if they are so moronic that an animal is better than them. They say I insult them. I insult you because you can't reason properly. I did nothing wrong. Calling for the establishment, or should I say the restoration of Biafra, is within provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is very clear and straightforward. It's there. Go and check it yourself. And you're asking me to be happy instead of me to be upset that I was arrested.
Listen, this case is before a court of competent jurisdiction, and I don't discuss it because the court has every jurisdiction. When President Buhari was president, I came to see Nnamdi Kanu's mother and father, and all of you were aware. I spoke to them, and I spoke to President Muhammad Buhari. He's alive. And he directed he should be given the court that his lawyers should not oppose bail. And I went to see Nnamdi. And I saw him, spoke to him immediately, spoke to his brothers, fine boy, all of them. And the unfortunate things happened. And it was not my problem that he started doing what he's not supposed to do. I warned him. I said, once you get this bail, don't carry arms. Don't sew uniform. Don't do all these things. You are second in command, can do anything, carry your flag and shout. And that is the truth. I'm saying it publicly, so it can be on record. So the court gave him bail, and the unfortunate thing happened. When he came back from Kenya, I was the first person that saw him in DSS. True or false? You will have the record. And it's true. And his lawyer said, why should I go there? I'm going to tell him to surrender their mandate. I mean, the country is not built that way. The nationality of a country should be respected. I still believe that President Tinubu will surprise people. I have discussed this matter with him, and I'm sure that he's also waiting to see. We must give the judiciary opportunity to say who is right and wrong. Our judiciary are courageous enough.
All right, I greet you lovers of freedom. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We are here to speak the bitter truth, and we are here to set the record straight. If today is the first time of coming across our channel, and you like the way we are propagating this gospel without fear or favor, please just do us this favor. It will take you nothing. Hit the subscription button, like the video, so that YouTube will distribute the video to go more viral. I believe you all listened to what MNK said, and equally heard what was his name, Orji Uzor Kalu said. You know, one thing about that guy, all these Igbo politicians, they think that everybody will be begging the way they are begging. They think that all Igbos or Biafrans are coward like them. People who are supposed to answer sad to them because of their foolishness and not knowing who they are doing sad to people who are supposed to answer sad to them. Look at the junk he's talking there. That he told MNK not to pick up arms. In other words, all this UK, we saw you one time you went to UK. You were standing on their public transport. Do you know how Oliver Cromwell fought? When Oliver Cromwell was fighting for this Great Britain, to make Britain what it is today, of which you know you own a property in that Britain. Oliver Cromwell was doing so with flag, right? Oliver Cromwell was doing so when he was fighting for the House of Commons, which is today the Parliament. When he was fighting for Britain to be what it is today, he was doing so with flag. Mugudekage. That was why, despite all this hypocrisy, because the guy, one funny thing about you Igbo politicians is this. Despite all the whole hypocrisy, all the whole things, sir, we watched when you took Tinubu to visit your home to see your mom, and we saw how you were fooling yourself. You were 8 years governor. It seems the same time with Tinubu. The same 8 years governor. You are a senator. He was once a senator. See the way you are doing for your mind. He's the president of the country. It's good to respect office, but there is a way you will do it. Everybody will know that you are just pretending. You are just a hypocritical idiot. You think they don't know? After all those hypocrisy you displayed, thinking that they will make you the Senate president, did you see the Senate president? Rather, you were crying like a small boy, disgracing the Igbo race. Disgracing Igbo race. The Lion of Judah, the tribe of Lion of Judah. You are disgracing them, crying National Assembly. After fooling yourself, you think everybody will behave cowardly the way you do. MNK is the son of the soil. He is the son of the soil. Not mugus like all of you. Political jobbers. At the end of the day, they will not even, you guys will be there. They will borrow money. They will exclude you. Even sometimes, there was a time, it seems they want to share money, the loan they borrowed. They just sent all of you. They were asking, some journalists were asking you, Igbo senators, where were you guys the day they were sharing all these things? You guys are lamenting that they excluded Igbos. They said they sent him, he went on a national assignment. That means they send you come out for National Assembly and they share the loan they borrowed. Disgracing yourselves. Thinking that all Igbos are like that. And you people, the attitude of you people make all these both Yoruba politicians and northern politicians who once feared Igbo so much, they better ego. This hypocritical attitude on the display. Self-determination is enshrined. Armed struggle on self-determination is enshrined in UN Charter and African Charter. Self-defense. If you are fighting for your freedom and the oppressor decide to do what? To use firearms on you, while protesting peacefully, there will be a stage they will buy you. You will left no option than to defend yourself. Biafra is fighting today on a self-defense war. We are there talking rubbish. Don't worry, very soon now, maybe next Senate now, Ropogidia, he back off, man, so that he will not return back again to Abuja. You people just choose that politics as a career. They are crying like a baby because they denied you Senate president, and they will still deny you that again. Nonsense. Look at rubbish you are talking. MNK, what is happening today? He won in Kenya court. The same man you are talking this rubbish. Was it the day before yesterday you talked that junk? Yesterday he won in Kenya. And he has won several times in Nigerian court. From your own mouth, you said, Tinubu, Buhari said they should allow court. Has he not won in that same Nigerian court? Has he not won? Did they release him? What stops them from releasing him? You're not ashamed of yourself. All these things, you guys are not even smart. That is one funny thing. You guys are not smart. And that is why they are just pushing you guys aside, you Igbo politicians. That's why they are pushing you guys aside. Is when you stand your ground and fight for your right, they will give you position. Had it been you Mugus that was in Sasa, your excellency, had it been you guys stood your ground, the Korono Kuginabo, Hana Bena Ba, that is when they will give you your right. You think by pretending, they know you are pretending. They know. They know that you are only just pretending that if you happen to occupy that position, you will go. But what can money will go at the beginning? It's better you stand your ground, fight for your right. When they give you your right ahead, they know that everybody will respect himself. But you think by pretending, doing all these things, that will make them, they will somehow consider you as a faithful or as a loyal or obedient servant. They will now call you and give you that position. You are dreaming. All these things you guys are doing, they know you guys are just pretending. If that power enter you guys and nonsense, you think MNK is winning. He told Nigeria government that he would defeat them in their own court, and he is defeating them. He has no case. He has no case. He called for referendum. Biafrans were protesting peacefully. He said when they granted him bail, that you tell him not to come out. You think you can cage him? You can cage him for him not to exercise his right. His second in command can do all those things, but he himself will stay one place. You think you can cage him? After people have died, after people have sacrificed a lot when he was in prison, you think if he comes out, you think he's a politician like you people? If he comes out, he will start staying inside his house, not to come out, so that not to offend you people. The more. Not to offend you people, so that he will stay. He said to hell. It's his right. It's his civic right. Huh? Freedom of association. That's his right. You can't infringe it. Okay, rubbish. He let it be on record. Yes, it's on record, and he's equally on record that he won in Kenya court, that he was illegally kidnapped and renditioned to Nigeria. And they said they will pay him compensation. Something applicable to Simon. You know, when the case was about to start, I said Simon no gay case. Because I have studied it. Some sewage rat following the US they are good in media trial, media crucifixion. We say this one 7 years, this one 7 years. After all says and done, they will give him maybe 50 years imprisonment or 20-something years imprisonment. How far? Women with destructive envy, wickedness, be clouding you guys' sense of reasoning. How far? They've applied for his bail. Small time he will come out. So that shame will cover your people's face. He has no case. Because Nigeria government, they all started it. Before Simon joined, they've been buying Biafrans. Simon said, no, under his watch, you cannot buy them. Without what? Without getting equal this thing. That is AK to AK. People came out protesting, you buy them. They were praying in Ngwa High School. You went there and buy them in numbers. When this buying was going on, who was inciting? Say he was inciting. Has Simon joined when all these things were happening? Now he say he's inciting violence. But you guys are committing the violence. Very soon he will come out. I know he has no case. I said it. If he has good lawyer, he has no case, because atrocities of Nigerian state is mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Ever since he's not around, is there peace in that southeast? He is the one causing insecurity. Alibo. All those people who the ones going on national televisions, voting in near Baribe, all of them rushing to national televisions to talk about the security situation in Southeast. None of them is talking again. Then you ask yourself, is there peace now? Has security been restored? Now, to tell you that this is a just calculated plan, even the Christopher Musa that used to come to talk about insecurity in Southeast, he is no longer talking about it. He is no longer talking about insecurity in Southeast. Even he confessed that there is now peace in Southeast. Then the question is, have peace been restored in Southeast? Have peace been restored in Southeast? Is a question that you should answer. You that is from that Southeast, answer yourself this question. Have peace been restored in Southeast? But he has said that peace has been restored. And if you watch, immediately Simon was arrested, Fulani started their onslaught. Ever since, have you guys forgotten how they massacre people in one place in Imo State with cutlass? Ever since that day reached today, buying upon buying. But when Simon was there, we never witnessed such. It looks as if they just pressured these Igbo saboteurs. Look at the people that testify against Simon. They are all Igbos. Nigeria couldn't send one. Yoruba person didn't come to tell you this is a just pure calculated plan. They played on Igbo's intelligence. No Yoruba person come to testify. No Fulani come. No other tribe come. It's only Igbos. Even people say they are talking about Biafra. They are the people that came to testify. No wonder MNK said IGPO is cost. Now I know. But in the conclusion, MNK will come out victorious and Simon will come out victorious. Fight for freedom is enshrined both in UN Charter, AU Charter, and all known laws globally. Self-defense is also enshrined. You can't continue to buy people and think that people cannot buy back. There is a stage you will buy people, they will form resistance. That's it. I greet you all, genuine Biafrans. After watching this video, share it. We are winning. MNK is winning. Simon is winning. At the end of the day, victory will be ours.